Hello stampers and crafters, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Sarah McGuire from Sassy Paper Crafts. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and today's project is this one. I'm going to show you how to make this super cute birthday card using the Sunrise Sailing Bundle, among other things from Stampin' Up! So if you want to see how to make this card, please keep watching. So this card is one of those cards that's a lot easier to make than it looks. We have this beautifully embossed background. We have a little ink blending going on here, some stamping. It's very easy to make. So the Sunrise Sailing Bundle includes the Sunrise Sailing stamp set, which is 12 photopolymer stamps. The dies, we're only going to be using this one today, and the really cool Sunrise Sailing hybrid embossing folder. So what's really neat about this is it cuts and embosses at the same time. So use the sailboat. We're going to emboss our paper. You just put your die in like that, making sure it's straight, and then flip it over, and I'm going to run this through the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. So I've run it through the Stampin' Up! Cut and Emboss machine, the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, and when you open it up, it looks like this. Your die is here, and you have an embossed sailboat as well that's cut out, as well as this background. Now this piece we're not going to be using today, but you definitely could. I liked the just stamping piece. I didn't really want it embossed. I wanted the stamping to shine. So I'm going to set this aside. We are done with our embossing folder, and we're going to do a little bit of stamping. So I also have the Right Words stamp set. This is a really cool stamp set with lots of sentiments. We're going to be using the To Someone Worth Celebrating Every Single Day and the Happy Birthday. They have everything already on a block. I'm going to move our example card out of the way. I just have a scrap piece of paper and the Night of Navy ink pad. The sailboat is on an E block. I'm going to ink that up in Night of Navy. And then we're going to stamp it. I'm not done with Night of Navy yet. I also have Poppy Parade. And we're going to do the little detail piece in Poppy Parade. Now what I like to do is line the edges up with the sail. It was just easier for me that way. Just like that. And then the boat part I stamped in Night of Navy, but then I stamped off. And then you just line that up as well. I'm trying not to get my head in the camera, but also line it up the best I can. Good enough for me. And then now we can do the inside of our card as well. Set that aside. Our boat is done. I'm going to die cut it with that sailboat die. I took some Night of Navy and the bird from the Sunrise Sailing stamp set and just stamped 2 of them. And then the Happy Birthday. A little crooked. It's okay. It's a handmade card. I also need a scrap piece for my sentiment, which we're going to die cut with the Nested Essentials dies. And you know what? I don't like that, so we're going to do it again. My stamp is my label is a little bit crooked, so I got to make sure that's much better that I put it correctly down, because I didn't do that right when I put the label on. That can be crooked because we are die cutting it. So I'll grab those are the Sunrise Sailing dies. Let me grab the Nested Essentials dies, and it's the second one right here. These dies are really neat too, though. You could definitely do the banner, any of them really. So I'm going to die cut this piece and the sailboat, and then we can put our card together. So I have our 2 pieces die cut, but before we put our ink away, I just want to take a sponge dauber and a little bit of Night of Navy I'm just going to start in this corner here, and we're just going to kind of blend a little bit of that blue onto the water part of our panel. Just gives the card a little bit of depth and some interest. Now, it's okay if you mess up or you think you messed up, because we are going to be covering this up with our sentiment. So I like to start really dark in that corner there and kind of spread out. And a little bit goes a long way. I think that looks good. And now we can put our card together. I'm going to use multi-purpose liquid glue, the green glue, for this. Normally I use seal, but because these little pieces stick up, I wanted to use liquid glue. Also, liquid glue, in my opinion, works better on embossed panels just because it gets into those little nooks and crannies, the crevices. We're going to layer that onto our piece of Poppy Parade. And these are just standard sizes. So the Poppy Parade measures 5 1/4 by 4, and this basic white measures 5 by 3 3/4. Our card base is 5 1/2 by 8 1/2, scored at 4 1/4. I'm just gonna furnish that with a bone folder. And our inside piece was also 5 1/4 by 4, just like Poppy Parade. Stick that on the inside. And then put our panel down. And then for the next part, we're going to use some Stampin' Dimensionals. So I'm going to use 2 on our sail, 2 on our sentiment. And then just stick it right in that outline piece. And I like how the Poppy Parade kind of comes through a little bit. And then we'll put that right down there. And then for an embellishment, I went with the neutral matte dot. And we're going to use the basic white ones here. And I just kind of scattered them around. I used 3 of them. I seem to always do 3. I just like how that looks. So there is our card. Here's my sample. I hope you enjoyed this video. See how quick this card comes together? It looks like a lot of work was done, but it took no time at all. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel to see more videos from me. I want to thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.